these blankets, you're gonna say, oh, they look so luxurious, but there is a secret. And Janine brings us lots of things, lots and lots of wonderful things, from home care to health care ideas. This is from Sunbeam, so we know the great name on this. It is a velvet plush heated blanket. And we got you 5 easy pays. You're all welcome, even if you're shopping with us for the first time. All that requires is a credit card. And what does that mean, Pat? That means you tell us which credit card you have room, or you use your Q card, and then you receive this in the normal shipping and handling time, but you have 5 months to be able to pay it off. If your state charges you tax, that's split into 5. If there's shipping and handling, which there is, that's split into 5. So understand that. So while you're using it and you've turned down the thermostat and you're yummy warm under here with total control on this, then you get to pay it off. All right, Miss Janine, with all that said, twin, full, queen, and king, shall we go through colors?
Sure.
Or do you want to talk a little bit about it?
Well,
whatever
you know
way
what?
you want to do it, honey.
I'll just let you know that this is my favorite blanket that I've ever presented on QVC. It's from Sunbeam, so it's a very trusted name. And who would think that this blanket is actually heated?
Oof.
It's so fluid and yummy. It's really, it's regal. The colors are regal. We have the blue right here.
I love that shade
Isn't
of blue.
that beautiful?
Wow.
And then we have the eggplant underneath the blue. And then down here, we presented this only a couple times last year because we sold out. And people were actually asking me if I could get them one. And I'm like, I can't. But this year when we brought back this new color, which is gray. This is a really popular color.
It sure is in home decor.
And then we have the chocolate next to the gray. And believe me, it's just as yummy as you would expect chocolate to be. And next to the chocolate, we have the olive. Beautiful green. I love the wine next to the olive because that's nice to put on your bed to decorate through the holidays or to put on a guest bed. And I think the sand is just, there's something glamorous about that sand.
Look at the nap on that.
You know, there's so many things about a heated blanket. You know, we've come so far. It's really
Thank you for saying
technology and
that, yes.
luxury. Yeah.
So before you sit there and go, oh, I remember the heated blanket my mom had growing up or whatever, it's not that heated blanket.
Not at all. I mean, this is so soft and fluid. This fabric alone is so delicious. And then to think that it's actually a warming element inside of it is unbelievable. If it's to gather in a certain area, the blanket knows not to send heat to that area. There's a 10-hour auto shut-off, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about getting out of bed in the morning and then being at work and saying, oh, did I turn the... No, it'll turn itself off if you leave it on for more than 10 hours.
For the queen and the king size, you get 2 different adjusting elements. So 2 different remotes. So if you're married, your spouse can work his side of the bed, and we give you 20 heat settings, and maybe he wants to have his at a 3, or maybe your husband doesn't even want to have his blanket on at all, and you want to have yours at 12. And if you could tell, it's completely silent to work. So if you did wake up in the middle of the night and you wanted to adjust it, you're not going to wake your spouse up. It's slightly lit, so you can do that in the dark. But I love the fact with the queen and the king comes with 2 remotes. You each work your own side of the bed. It's a wonderful gift to give a couple.
Absolutely.
I always know what to get, like, you know, the female, but I never know what to get, like, the brother-in-law.
I'm so with you. Right. And then you're like, what am I going to get? I have a million gifts for the girls, but I never have anything to give to a guy. So this is a perfect couple's gift. It's a great gift if your mom and dad, their house is a little older, they're a little colder for whatever reason, they live in an assisted living, whatever the case may be. This also has a preheat setting, which I have to say is part of one of the parts that I love most is the idea that you can preheat this before you get into bed. So hit the preheat, go brush your teeth, and come back and your bed's like all toasty.
Because
warm.
Pat, I know one thing I do know, and I don't know a lot, but I know that if you're cold, you're never going to be able to sleep. You actually wake up in the middle of the night if you're cold.
That's so true.
And also, as it gets colder and colder, and I swear the winters get longer and longer, and you actually get achy. And I think it's a great way to, comfort your own body, relax those little achy joints and muscles. And this is machine washable, which is really important because if you do have pets or children, believe me, they will find their way into your bed. They'll love it just as much as you do. So it's great that it's machine washable.
I like it even for the sofa, if that's, at the end of the day. So let's go through colors quickly. This fabulous blue, which is such a pretty shade. And then you can see, I mean, the bed doesn't even looks good without being made.
Beautiful.
There's the eggplant. Gray is the newest addition. Brown is the most popular. Then we have that deep, rich olive. We have that wine color and sand. So if you are shopping for gift ideas, and it's less than 2 months now, it's hard to believe, really. Halloween's on Saturday, for Pete's sake. You do have that extended holiday gift return policy, so you can shop with confidence. You know, buy it now. That's one more thing you don't have to worry about. Janine, fabulous. I would crawl into this bed, but I would be so asleep. So asleep. I wouldn't. I would be back in sets and props. They would put me away with the bed.